Howdy, howdy, Sir Rodfather 916. If you followed reality TV, specifically The Real Housewives Atlanta, you'll remember one of the cast members. Her name is Sheree Whitfield. Sheree Whitfield. Sheree, like some of the cast members in all the show, and people you may know, is just hung up on names and image, labels, having a fabulous house, having the biggest house, throwing the most lavish parties, driving the newest and most luxurious cars, selling her soul for an image. So she wanted to make a name for herself in this show. And she wanted to be a fashion designer. It's perfect for somebody who wants an image, being a fashion. What are you wearing? I'm wearing a she from Sheree, a she by Sheree. And so she told all the cast members, I'm a fashion designer. I'm going to have a fashion show. And so she invites all of these people. And she has a fashion show. Problem was, this was an unplanned dream. She really didn't do any of the designing. She really didn't do any research. She just wanted to have her fashions, and hopefully people say, oh, I'm wearing a she from by Sheree. If I'm anything, I'm colorful, all right? She. What are you wearing? A she by Sheree. Okay, I'm moving on. So she has a show. There are no fashions there. There are no clothes on display, just drawings of shows. And one of the friends of the show, Dwight Eubanks, I believe his name is, he goes, oh, how dreadful. A fashion show with no fashions. This is today's Republican Party. The head man, Donald Trump, has told his minions, the radical side of the party, the Republicans have this extreme wing. The Democrats seem to keep their crazies under control, especially when Mama Pelosi was there. But they don't have that because Kevin McCarthy sold his soul to become Speaker of the House. And so the king says he wants something on Joe Biden. And he wants to connect his son, Hunter Biden, as well. So when it comes to election time, because right now, if the elections are being held, he would represent the Republican side of the ticket. And so he wants to be able to say, yes, I was impeached, but so was Joe Biden. The problem is there's no fashion there. There's no fashions whatsoever. Try and try and try and try and try. But there's no fashions. Republicans in the House realize there's no fashions. Members of the Senate, Mitch McConnell, that was bad, said, there's nothing here. We're not participating. The problem is we're coming to the point where the budget has to, the budget's coming in, all the bills have to be paid. And you have the fringe, started by the queen of the fringe, Marjorie Taylor Greene, is saying, and they're saying, listen, unless we get serious about starting impeachment trials, there'll be no budget, affecting millions of Americans, possibly affecting the country's credit rating. And this is serious. All because of the puppet master. All because of the puppet master. Even though there are no fashions, She's going to find fashions, and they don't find fashions. They need to get the fashion show started anyway. And if they don't, every American will suffer one way or another. Employees, thousands of people work. They'll shut the government down until there's a fashion show. I talk a lot about Donald Trump. I don't think this is a good person, a good man, and I don't understand how these people fall for him. But as far as being a Democrat or Republican, I'm not either. I'm first of all, I'm a Black American first. I believe there should be more than two parties. I don't want the Democrats in control. I don't want the Republicans in control. And I would like to see another third party. It's just not happening. But we have to deal with what we have to deal. And if you live in a district represented by a Republican, everyone in that district, not just Democrats, are affected by their inaction. And right now, today's Republican Party is one of unsubstantiated rumors, because, Democrats are pedophile. They were in the child sex. None of this has been established. None of this has been proven. But it's a party of rumors, and all Americans are affected by this because in your district, wherever you live in the United States, there are issues, and they're not being addressed by one half of the power of the United States. That affects everybody in that district. That's why I'm passionate. Doesn't matter if it's a Democrat. If the Democrat is not doing anything, it affects everybody in that district. It could be something as simple as a pothole, or simple, or something more complex as policies that affect everyone in that district or everyone in that state. So they're holding it up because Donald Trump wants to say, yes, I was impeached, but so was Joe Biden, even though there are no fashions. Think about that. It's the Rodfather 916. How dreadful. The Democrats are getting things done. Lowering bills. And again, I'm not I'm not a Republican. If the Republicans doing, I'd be here saying the Republicans did this, the Republicans did that, and you could get mad at me from the other side. I don't care. Same thing with the Democrats. I'm just telling that these are just facts. Old as Joe Biden is, things are getting done. Things are getting done. But we need the Republicans to get things done too. And it's not going to happen until you put the people who escape from the asylum back into the asylum and get real substantive things done. Meanwhile, this is a Rodfather not wearing a she by Sheree. Sorry, Sheree. Who gonna check me, boo? The Rodfather 916. Wish you love, joy, and happiness. Please be happy if you possibly can. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. How dreadful.